relatively soft start can certainly lull you into that false sense of security, and then the golf course really starts to open up. That homeward 9, often coming back into a prevailing breeze, is very much a stern test. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. Going to need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Still playing even for the day after the par. And ready to tee off here at the par 4, 391 yards second.
Yeah, it's not overly long. The biggest priority for the players is just avoiding the bunkers. All 11 of them, whether it be with your tee shot or the second hole. But at that modest length, it is very much a birdie hole. This has no chance of finding the fairway. This is turning left. Oh, that's off the beaten track. That's got 5 minutes to find it.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
So he didn't hit the green in regulation, but he still has a reasonably good chance to save his par, about 10 feet away. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Even par early on. Back to the tee box here on hole number 3, and there are a few club selection decisions that come into play on this first shot, Frank.
There is. The reason why, there's a burn that cuts through from the 16th hole all the way across the golf course through the middle of the third. And that stops, or should I say starts, at about 285 yards. That really has to be at the forefront of your mind.
Well, it is nice to have that one in your bag, to be able to hit it that long.
Yeah, that has to be at least 315 yards.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. And now he has this for the birdie. So into red figures at 1 under. Hole number 4, Frank, can you cut the corner on the tee shot on this dog leg right par 5?
Well, Rich, you have to guarantee you can carry the ball at least 280 yards. That bunker that protects that side is the big problem if you go down the right.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon. Oh, that's fine.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards.
Second shot.
Appears to be tracking well. Cocks it up on the green. It is about 28 feet away from the hole. Getting set now over the putt. On the way. In the words of the legendary basketball announcer Marv Albert, from way downtown, yes! Now to the par 3 fifth. Frank, what are you trying to do here?
Really, anything on this green is going to give you a birdie putt. So allow for the bounce and roll. Just avoid those 3 bunkers on the left and that short one right. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
And he's made it onto the green now. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. Knocks that putt in for par to stay. Frank, it's all about the difficult rough off the right-hand side of the green here at the hole they call the slopes.
Yeah, 600 plus yards par 5, so really you don't want to be flirting with that right side.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. And from the fairway for his second shot here.
That's an absolute beauty.
Looking to keep it going here, Frank.
Yeah, another example of things just working as they should.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
So a tester from 4 feet. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Frank, we're moving inland now to the 7th hole. It's a 405-yard par 4. What's ahead?
Little dogleg to the right. A couple of bunkers right on the corner of it. So once again, check the breeze and somehow find that fairway.
Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That is how it's done right there. What an approach shot. And getting ready for the putt. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knocking him for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the cause.
And what happened here in 1973?
The old squire, Gene Sarazen himself, made an ace.
He was 71 years old playing his final Open. Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. And when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a 2-putt, well done.
Did the job right there. Ready to go here at the 9th at Royal Troon Golf Club. 423 yards. What are you looking to do with this one, Frank?
Well, it's another one that's a dogleg left. It's called the Monk, actually, because it faces the village of Monktown. One bunker on the left, 285 yards to carry that. But it's not that you're trying to carry it. It's you're trying to cut the ball off that.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
And he's made the green. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does. Good solid work right there and stays at 4 under. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky. Rich, there's such a big advantage. You tee it up on a peg there. It should be an easy shot. But remember, this is the most powerful club in the bag. This is the one that you have to nail out of the middle of club face.
Demonstrating there and really all day that he is one of the best drivers of the golf ball in the sport. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Playing some outstanding golf right now. That's another birdie and 5 under par. Frank, please tell me that I'm not supposed to aim at the gorse on the left side here at 11.
Oh, yes, you do, Rich. But you better keep that ball in the air, and it better stay in the air for a long time. That's the line to the fairway. This is a long par 4.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Oh, this could be good. That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good-looking birdie. These putts keep the round together. Really locked in. How about 4 birdies now for the round? Frank, how do you size up the 12th hole here at Royal Troon?
Well, first look at 430 yards, you'd think it'd be a rather easy par 4. But that's not really the issue. The issue is gorse right and left.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one. Oh, that had some meat behind it.
Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. And as he strides up here to the 12th green, having hit it in regulation, he knows now that his work is by no means done. A long putt coming up. That was not a very good read right there. 10-foot putt left.
Well, for such a strong man, weak putt.
Now I'll have to make this just to avoid making Michael Bublé. Well, it was bound to come to an end at some point. Drops just 1 shot after that terrific stretch of birdies. They'll pay a little bit of a price for missing the fairway here because from that rough, you cannot control the spin on the golf ball. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Wow, Frank, he did well just to get it on the green from that lie.
I didn't think that was doable.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Wow, I thought that was in. Clean this up with a tap. Routine stuff for Rory, that's a par. Heading for home now, Frank, the par 3 14, just under 180 yards. What's the key here?
Well, it's rather narrow at the front there. There's 3 bunkers, but it's the second 2 that you really worry about that narrow the front of the screen up. Plus, the front is slightly raised, so ideally you want it to fly it more towards the middle where it starts to widen up.
Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long.
Oh, it just shaves the edge.
He has this attempt for par. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace, it's hard to be critical of that.
Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. That puts them at 4 under for the round. At the 15th, this par 4 is over 480 yards.
The key here really is the 3 bunkers, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. 260 yards gets you past that. If you find the fairway here, then you don't have to worry about the 3 bunkers that are short of this green.
Good contact, good result. Frank, the Open Championship will be played at Royal Troon in 2016. It was first played back in 1923. What was first prize then?
A mere 75 pounds, so that equates to about $150 US. And just to give you an idea, the last time they played there, Rich, was back in 2004 when Todd Hamilton beat Ernie Els. He got a whopping 720,000 pounds. That's right, nearly $1.5 million.
The money's nice, but every player would tell you, Frank, it is still all about that claret jug.
It is, and that's actually suited the Americans because since 1962, they've been to Troon 6 times, and 6 times the victor has been American.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in. I'm loving that balance.
What a drive. Just tattooed that. Second shot coming up here at the par 5. This one looks right on point. He's hit the green here at the 16th, but he's not yet hit this putt. It is a long one about 30 feet away, and it'll test him. That one got away. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, now to the hole they call Rabbit. 222-yard par 3.
I don't know why it's called Rabbit, because this is certainly some tough par 3. Green sits up a little bit. There's a big roll-off on the left side, well bunkered. This takes a brilliant long iron shot just to keep it on the green.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Settles in over the putt. We're just playing a nice round of golf. Has that one for par, and now at 5 under par. Frank, now the final hole, steeped in so much history. When you think about the legends of the game who have walked off this tee on their way to the claret jug, guys like Tom Watson, Arnold Palmer, Bobby Locke.
If you've got a one-shot lead standing on this tee, somehow you have to avoid those 4 bunkers. 3 down the left, 1 down the right, with a strip of fairway in between.
And yet again, he has hit it off the tee and into the bunker. Frank, just a slight miss off the tee, he's in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, you just really got to pick the right club once again. Sometimes you take a little bit more club out of the fairway bunker, choke down.
A second shot. Frank, that reminds you of maybe what, the greatest bunker player of all time? 12 feet still to go. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. Frank, that was an impressive round out there today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. We've seen some great shots out there, and I'm excited to see how the rest of this tournament plays out.